Hi, my name is Patty.
And I'm Dale.
And we're at the Origins Game Fair 2014. We're going to go check out some of the games here that people have.
Hi, my name's Emerson Matsuchi. I'm with NASCA Games, and today we're having a demo of Vault. So Vault is a robot combat game. It was inspired by those old TV shows like BattleBots or Robot Wars, where contestants had their remote control robots outfitted with like saw blades and drills and things like that. So in the game, players are trying to they control their robot, and the objective of the game is to get 5 victory points. There's 2 ways of getting victory points. You can either get onto a spot on the board that is the control point. So there's a little bit of a king of the hill mechanic. The other way to get victory points, which is probably the more fun way of getting victory points, is by destroying your opponents. So first person to 5 victory points wins.
All right, what game do you have here?
This is called Golem Arcana. It's a digital interface tabletop board game. We use an app that works with both Android and iOS devices. That's your rule book, your record sheet, your status update, your rules lawyer, your rules arbiter, and we let you so that you can play the game without having to constantly refer to rule books, record sheets, flip through a bunch of tokens and encounters and try to remember what's going on.
Yeah, that's awesome, because I know when we play Pathfinder, we're always having to like look up things and keep track of them. And then we have like gigabytes of just like PDFs or just rule books and stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then we have to, track it all ourselves and whatnot.
Exactly.
So I see that you have a pen right there. What exactly does that do?
All right, so the pen is because the app is just an app, we need a way to communicate between you and the app. So the pen is actually a Bluetooth QR reader, what we call a TDI, a tabletop digital interface. It's reading tiny printed QR codes that are on every printed object, and it's sending that data to the app via a Bluetooth connection.
Now, because it's an application, are you going to allow people who are like, say, miles away, connected via Wi-Fi, kind of play with you on like a similar board game or anything like that?
That is a goal. It is not what we're going to have ready for launch, but because we don't have the ability to link up over distance, we need to have the Wi-Fi connection local. But that is something we want to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hi, I'm Dominic McDowell. I run Cubicle 7 Entertainment. We make the Doctor Who role-playing game and the Doctor Who card game, amongst other things. You could play as the Doctor and companions, or you could make up your own characters. They could be brand new Time Lords we've never met before. And you can go anywhere or anywhen.
Flapjacks and Sasquatches is you're playing lumberjacks in the Great White North. You're trying to chop down trees. You get to 21 points, you win. However, everyone's trying to play blisters, foot slips, and Sasquatches to slow you up. And then Hirelings the Ascent, you are a hireling, followed the heroes into the dungeon. The heroes all died, and now you're trying to run out. You got a backpack full of stuff that you don't know how to use, so you're just reaching in at random to try to figure out stuff that can get you past some of the monsters.
How long did it take you to make these games?
So Hirelings was a while. I mean, it's something that we kind of went back and forth to try to figure out exactly how we wanted it to work, because we wanted it to be an answer to traditional like family games and children games. Because if you play certain games, you go up and down the board for like hours, and we wanted a straightforward, like you get out of the dungeon, but have that old school D&D feel. So that was a little bit. Flapjacks I actually designed in like 2 weeks. Play tested it, changed a couple cards, and it was done.
Hi, I'm with Scott Morris, and he's going to give us a quick overview of Mage Wars.
Yes, so Mage Wars is the customizable strategy game of dueling mages. The idea is that you are a mage, one of 14 different types. You're going to enter into an arena on opposite ends of a board, and you're going to be using a spell book to cast creatures, cast spells, fire off incantations, and try to take your opponent down to 0 life. And it's a really unique style game because most games that have dueling mages require you to have a deck of cards, and you're trying to shuffle them up and hope that you get the right combination you want to get. In our game, because we use a spell book, when you pre-build this, just like you would pre-build a deck, the difference is going to be that you're going to pick 2 cards from this every turn to play. So if you're crushing me and I have no hope and I only have 1 life left, I don't have to put my hand on top of my deck and pray to the top deck gods that that's my heal card. I can go into my spell book, and as long as I put a heal card in here, and as long as I have enough mana to cast it, I can get it and I can save myself. So it offers you a lot of customization from building the right spell book for how you want to play from a play style, but then also taking that strategy and enacting it on the battlefield. And it's been out for about 2 years right now. We have our core set here at Origins. We just released our newest expansion, which is actually our 4th expansion for the game. So as you can see from what's behind us here, we have a lot of different mages in the game. It continues to grow. We bring out an expansion about every 6 to 8 months. The newest one has a new warlock and a new warlord, and it's called Forged in Fire.
Rad. Well, thank you.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.
And that concludes our tour of Origins Game Fair 2014.